Hi and welcome. Thank you for joining me in this video. I'm really happy and excited and privileged that I can share this momentous occasion with you, me being the new head and face of VIDATEK, and with that its daughter companies VIDATEK and VIDATEK. It has been a wonderful and exciting journey with you all. And I'm really keen and excited to continue this journey with you. So let's dive in and see what I have in store for us and what's coming up. But before I do that, you might be wondering why I'm speaking English and not my native Dutch or my version of German. That's because I want us to look beyond our borders and I don't want to play favorites. So let's dive in. We will start with our history. We're going to look back, and from that we're also going to look forward to our mission and vision in 2027. And we'll close off with a look at our new management team, our international management team for the Day Benelux. So let's dive in. And to start, I would like to reintroduce our family company VIDATEK to you all. This is the company where all our daughter companies are resided. And it's also where our rights to the VIDATEK brand and our research development is. And we chose VIDATEK, the name, because Vida means life in Esperanto. And we'd like VIDATEK to be the life source, the life giver of its daughter companies through innovation and financial stability. And where does this stability come from? Where is this fundament? Well, it all started with my father in 1992. He was inspired by floorlift in Norway and took this method back to the Netherlands. He caught his first big break in 1995 with a major project in Wuppertal at the metro. And for him, this was the confirmation that he was on the right track. He invested the money in a new truck in 1996, Iveco, still a brand that has a soft spot in his heart. And in 2001, he started VIDATEK Germany, or VIDATEK Deutschland. And we also rebranded to VIDATEK because there was a new method in our portfolio, deep injection. And with that, floorlift was not covering all bases anymore as a name. In 2008, we were lucky to open our headquarters in Mulheim an der Ruhr. And in 2016, we also bought the rights or the licenses to Belgium and Luxembourg, increasing our market for the Dutch office. And in 2017, my father and I started our succession process, both with a lot of excitement and keen to see what's going to happen and what the future had in store for us. And luckily, it has been positive and to both our satisfaction so far. And in 2019, a major milestone for me was the establishment of our research and development department, something that I had been dreaming about for some time. And it was quite lucky for us that someone made a move to the Netherlands and we could move it up and make it a possibility even sooner than I envisioned. We established our first major project from the R&D department, VIDATEK, still in its infant or toddler shoes, but doing well, luckily. And in 2021, we bought our independence from VIDATEK worldwide, and with that, the rights to the brand VIDATEK. And this year, 2022, as of July 1st, I am the new head and face of VIDATEK and officially taking over for my father and taking the step forward so he can enjoy his retirement, and well-deservedly so. And with that, what do I have in store for us all? The mission and vision of VIDATEK, so VIDATEK, not the VIDATEK and VIDATEK, who have their own vision and mission statements that won't change, but this is going to seep through in our internal companies. The mission and vision of VIDATEK pivot around these three P's: people, planet, profit. For me, it is a way to organize what I find important, my ideas, my plans, my goals, and hopes for the future, our future. Because when it comes all down to it, my vision for this company is that I want to be a good ancestor to the next generation. And I mean next generation in the most broadest and general sense. And this is not a disrespect towards my father. I think actually it is quite in line with what he wanted and what his legacy is. But I'm not my father. And just by that fact alone, things are going to change. But I also think it's going to be a major disservice to this company if we try to keep things the same. Because the company has grown and developed, its employees are different. You might have grown and developed yourself. And the world around us has changed as well. And I would like, within our company, to make room and space to change and act on these changing times. So back to the 3 Ps, people, planet, profit. Why I chose these 3 Ps is because it goes beyond profit and HR projects. It's about the legacy we leave behind, what footprint we leave on the society, on our planet, and also within our company. And with that, let's see how we can make that a bit more concrete, and what global goals and guidelines I have in store for us for 2027. For 2027, our global goals and guidelines, when it comes to people, are that I would like us to improve a safe work environment. And then I not only mean physical safety, but also social safety. So what kind of obstacles do we have in our culture that would prohibit people to give voice to any misconduct, from sexual harassment to discrimination and bullying? And in that same line, I would like us to elevate vitality as an essential part of our HR policy. And with vitality as well, I don't only mean our physical health, but also our mental health. And I know that is primarily the responsibility of you, but I also know that your job is an essential part of your life. So I would actually like to work on a safe environment for you to grow and develop. And beyond that, I would like us to accelerate our diversity within our company. As it comes to construction companies, I don't think we're doing badly, but I definitely know we can do better. I would like us to make room for different groups that can be women, people of color, people of migrant backgrounds, people with a handicap, or people who are neurodivergent. Not only do I think that these people will enrich us and make us a better company, but I also think it is time for us to make room for these people. So if there are any obstacles within our company or within our culture, I would like to clear them, so they also have a safe workspace to start with. And when it comes to our planet, I would like our contribution to be to strive towards CO2 reduction and hopefully negativity. I would like us to have a paperless office, as far as possible, of course, but as paperless as possible. And a green vehicle fleet, or greener vehicle fleet. This can be driving electric, driving on hydrogen, but also driving the cars as long and as many kilometers as possible before they are ready for the junkyard, if that is better for our planet. And when it comes to our products, I would like to have two or more products that are non-fossil based, reusable or circular. And when it comes to our profit, to ensure all this and to be a durable and stable employer for you, I would like to look at our processes and to unify, if possible, mirror where processes are effective in one country to the other, and also look at procedures and processes that we might centralize. And when it comes to the final 2 points, these are actually more mission statements in and of themselves, but not less important because of that. I want R&D to be a part of our DNA, that innovation is seeping through our company, from the R&D department to the every space on our workforce. And with that, I hope that we can find 3 new products to implement to enrich our portfolio. And I would like to keep our pole position when it comes to being market leaders in expertise and service. This means that we have to look at our customer journey critically, to look at how technically advanced we are, and make changes where changes are necessary. And to make that all possible, I'm introducing a new international management team. We will look at the managers in questions in a few slides. But let me first say why I would like us to have an international management team. Besides my plans, they are needed to make them more concrete. I also think the company is ready. We are of a certain size that enables us to join our forces and further the development of our company when it comes to that. And of course, learn from each other's mistakes, competences, talents, and hopefully stop reinventing the wheel in one company to the other, which unfortunately I have been witness to many times. So how is this structure going to look like? Well, it might not be a surprise to you all. This is sort of the way we set up our companies. VIDATEK might follow in the future with this structure. And when are we going to convene? When are we going to meet to discuss our plans and our goals for the years to come? That is 3 times a year. We start in team building the last week in November and in April to discuss and set our plans and goals and to give each other updates, ideas, to discuss obstacles that we might hit, etc. So to reiterate, profit is not the most important part of our company, but it is an enabler to be financially stable and to be a durable employer for you. But besides that, the planet and people part are of equal importance. So if you have any ideas, feedback, please let them know. Unfortunately, I cannot promise you that we will implement all your ideas, but I can promise you that we will take them seriously into account when we are setting our plans. So thank you for listening, and hopefully see you soon.